Good morning, trading world. The title of today's outlook: can we continue, stay in place, or is it done? And this is the outlook for February 23rd, 2024. Now that Nvidia has shot its load and single-handedly launched the market into an even higher stratosphere, can other stocks maintain this atmosphere? Let's look at the other stocks in line to carry the market today. The first stock that is in line to carry the market today is going to be Booking. Holdings. Followed by Adobe, Nvidia, AMD, Intel, and Tesla in that order. Now, Bookings has already pulled back overnight, so it's not going to be much help in holding the market up today. It may help by holding pat and consolidating up for the time being. So as you can see, it's already made a low overnight, and I expect it to consolidate in this range, kind of pushing back up. So the damage is pretty much done with Booking. The next one to look at is going to be Adobe. Excuse me. Now, Adobe has already failed and is now looking to get a reflective bounce. So today it may help by, again, holding pat and consolidating up for the time being. As you can see, we have, over the last couple of days, higher lows in place as it continues to push up in its consolidation. The next stock to look at is going to be Nvidia. And of course, Nvidia has already shot its load and will likely consolidate into a move lower in the coming days, because it is, it has already hit the moon and bounced off. We may push for another high today or another all-time high today, but I expect consolidation, especially back down to this 777 area, and maybe if we get below, push all the way back down to the 730 area. So that's Nvidia. The next is AMD. AMD has set a high 20 days ago and has been consolidating ever since. As you can see, if I go back 20 days, and actually I can't go back 20 days on the 30-minute chart, but you would see that we're basically in a range, and we've been consolidating back and forth in this range. And actually, AMD actually benefited from the takeoff of Nvidia, as well as over that same time period it pushed up as well. The next stock to look at is Tesla. Actually, Tesla. Tesla has been in a wide berth consolidation mode since it fell from its highs back in July. So at best, the tech sector is consolidating at best with a little more push to give to the market. There is likely a little pop left after a small consolidation pullback this morning or afternoon and developing into a bigger pullback over the next week or two, followed by a bigger pop to get back to near or new highs. However, you have to be really careful in these conditions near tops because pullbacks will get very swift and very violent. So the more time we spend up here at these highs, the more dangerous it is to maintain positions at these levels. Let's bring up the futures. All right, now that I have the ES up, as we come to the open on the ES, it'll tell us more about the data comp. Spending more time below the 5107, which is this midline here, with a declining advanced decline line, looks more of a pullback on the day. So if we stay below this line, keep an eye on the advanced decline, and if it continues to sink, we could get a decent pullback. And again, don't be surprised if we get a violent lunchtime pullback. Now, on the other end, if we stay above the 5107, the more time spent above 5107 would be more of a sign of pushing forward and up. So we'll be more likely to push and set a new high above. Now, based on where we left off, with the advanced decline, it seems like we're going to spend a little more time shopping in that kind of no man's land. Right now, I kind of have an estimate on the ADS-PD that we will open up in kind of trending down territory. So that would be us spending more time down here below below that 5107. And if we get up, if we bump our heads here and bump down and we get back below this 5094 or yesterday's close, which was 5093 and a quarter, the more chances we have for a trend down type day. And it's hard for me to see a trend down day with the advanced decline being so good. It more just seems of a pullback to me, to where we would spend a lot more time down here for a good portion of the day before pushing up late in the day. And we could get that. And then again, like I said, be very careful of a lunchtime pullback, where we spend a lot of time down here in this area trying to push up but not quite getting there, and then at lunchtime we get a nice pullback where we try to fight our way back up for the rest of the day. So that's pretty much how I see the day going. Excuse me. Again, it is quite possible that with all the overnight pullbacks, we kind of take our time to kind of gather and ultimately ending up pushing up on the day. That is a possible outcome. So we have to be prepared for either outcome. Again, the more time that we spend at these all-time highs, the more dangerous it is to maintain positions here, as pullbacks will be more prone to being very violent and swift. So remember, your most important job as a trader is to protect the capital you already have. You do this by knowing and understanding the risks you face in each position and in the current market conditions. We manage that risk in accordance with our account size. I hope this helps. Again, what that would look like today, if you caught the long yesterday that I was looking for Wednesday, it would be trimming that position and only having a runner and not a full position open, or rolling an option up so that you can lock in some profit. So again, I hope this helps. Wishing you a positive trading day. Let's make it a great one.